Yeah.
No. Hello, everyone. Jess.
Oh, sorry. I was spaced. Yeah, this is Jay. Jason Jazzy Jazzy 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this is my brother.
NC64 or what? I can't even remember my own nickname. Just NC64 for now. That's fine. A couple days ago, we decided, hey, why not do a playthrough on Final Fantasy XIII? So that's what we're doing.
Much lag.
Yeah, she has a lot of lag on her end. So anyway, let's start a new game.
Just saying, my microphone isn't that bad.
Yeah, because she hasn't played any PS3 Final Fantasy games, considering there's only one. Have you ever played a Final Fantasy video game?
Yeah, on the DS.
That wasn't on the DS.
No. Hey, I don't have the Wii with me. All I have is a GameCube, the Xbox 360, and a Nintendo, or a Game Boy and a DS, so...
Because that isn't a lot.
Well, you know, my Wii is up in, Ocala.
The 13 days after we
Fair
awoke
enough.
were the beginning of the end.
Actually, what I'm going to do is, if you don't mind, Jay. I'm going to have a playthrough with commentary and then a playthrough without commentary for those who want to hear the cutscenes. Is that okay with you?
Sure, what are we doing?
If something ever occurs, we're going to talk through the game audio.
So is this one commentary or non-con?
Commentary.
Or not commentary, I should say non-con. Non-con is a different meaning of which I hope most of you do not know of. Or do know of.
Don't
Either
look
way.
it up. Don't look it up, kids. So anyway, yeah, I'll do that on a separate time. I can always mute the microphone audio
Be
later.
quiet.
True, I flip it in Audacity. I have to update on
Best
that.
of luck.
I have Audacity. Anyway, I have a profile where... I'm sorry if the game audio is a bit loud. Let me fix that.
She did it!
Apparently you're on my end, so I don't know.
Well, that's because you're hearing it through my laptop. They will be hearing it through the recording program. So anyway, I've beaten this game before on a higher profile, which you will see later on as I save it.
I'm out of the sea.
But before I came home to record this, I bought the Final Fantasy XIII guide. Why? Because I'm a noob like that. I have put over 200 hours into that file, and I still can't beat the final boss because he keeps one-shit. I was about to say something bad there.
So
He
far,
keeps
so good.
one-hitting me.
They all want to fight.
Good for them.
Look at you. So anyway, as you can see, there's a pink-haired girl and there's a black guy. Yes, there is a black guy. So anyway, what happens right now is... Do you want me to explain it, or should we let the story actually explain it for us?
Let the story explain itself. I have to pick up.
You have the hiccups? Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally turned the volume down on my TV and now I can't hear anything, but you guys still can. Wow, I feel like an unprofessional right now.
We are on.
Well, we're getting there.
No, we're not.
Shut up.
No, it's true. We're sitting around and are doing nothing for society. And we're not going to get it.
So says you.
It's going to be our life.
I don't know about you, but I have a college looking at me. The finest on the West Coast.
You have a college looking at you. It's got Google eyes. It's bad that
Wow. Are you looking at the screen, or are you just drawing?
I'm looking at the screen.
Run!
Yeah, that thing will be a big pain. And just to let you guys know...
Hey, I saw lightning. I think I saw lightning. Was that lightning?
Yes, that was lightning.
Huzzah!
Although you
Sounds
just
like now-
you just spoiled the characters.
No one cares.
Anyway, I won't be looking at the guide as we progressively go, because frankly that just takes too much time as I'm looking at it right this second. So in between recordings when we pause, I will go and look at what I have to do ahead of time, keep the pages open for bookmarks, all that stuff.
I'll make my screen is lagging as much as the audio jolts when I speak, and I think we're on the same page. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it still lags a bit, but I can see it jolting.
Well, don't forget, what's happening on my TV is faster than what you're seeing through the recording program, and then you have the lag to deal with.
Yeah, but no, like, it's catching up. Like, we're not exactly lagging as much as you said we were.
Oh,
Like, I can see how good lightning.
okay.
Paused it. Or no, that's activate time battle.
Okay, should we skip the tutorial or view the tutorial?
Let's see what your viewers have to say. But you know what? I think we can do the non-competition. Attack is a great band, just saying.
No advertising on this.
We aren't. I'm just saying, it's a great band.
An interesting fact I learned about Square Enix, the producers of Final Fantasy. They put more money into Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, the movie, than any Final Fantasy and all of them put together.
Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey!
Yeah.
Calm it down!
So it's pretty creepy considering the amount of money that they put into this beginning cutscene. And of course you're just silent on your end.
Of course I am. I'm typing away replies on my blog.
You're supposed to be commentating, for God's sake.
For God's sake. Well, you know what? I just...
Heads up.
This thing won't give up.
Still. So are we still gonna let the story explain? Because to get this beginning cutscene, you're really gonna have to read into it. So can I just tell them how this whole thing came to be? Oh, well thank you, co-commentator, who I needed their opinion on.
Well, you're welcome, dear commentator person. Do whatever you want, seriously. You can explain stuff, but it's best to let the story play out.
Well, it doesn't explain the past before this cutscene, but what it does is... No, but what I'm saying is what it does is it explains the future, but not the past, the opening cutscene.
Well, at least leave the watch hanging and wondering.
Actually, now that I think about it, it does explain it later on, so... Are you calling the are you calling the commentators children? Are you calling our viewers children?
No, not entirely.
Not entirely. Okay, did you see that thing fall?
Hold on, well, I wasn't even paying attention. I was editing.
Basically, the giant scorpion fell off the train.
I was, sorry, derp. I am not in the focus box right now.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, though.
I mean, you are
I
saved him, aren't you?
Like, I need...
What are you doing?
Why not split the screen in half? You can edit and stare at the screen.
Can I do that? I'm not editing, I'm just vlogging things.
Well, that's what I meant.
How do I do this? Let's see. This.
If you're on Windows, drag it to one side of the screen.
You just can't catch a break, can you?
Yeah, I'll figure this out.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just like
There we
press the
go.
mouse out. Yeah, you got it.
But no, it blocks my typing space.
It should auto-adjust.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
I'm using Chrome.
Oh, well that's fair. I use Firefox.
Forget Firefox. Nothing against it, it just doesn't like to work with me. Like, we don't chill out. Here, I'm gonna see if I can, yeah, Skype's gonna be really tiny, but at least I can watch and blog. Yeah, I can see everything, camera control. Oh, nope, never mind. Okay.
Apparently not. Okay, I'm never going to check the data log, I'm just telling you that right now.
Okay.
And everyone out there, now look. I'm going to save. Save data 14, save data 15.
Save data 16, save data 17, save data 18.
Shut up. So as you can see, I'm going to show you the time. 160 hours, 28 minutes, and 20 seconds I've invested into that game, just grinding away.
You need a life.
Hey, this is over the... Don't forget, this is over the progression of 2 years.
2 years meaning 2 months.
Not really, 2 years full on.
Yeah, it's 2 years. I'm
I
kidding.
also...
I don't
Hold
have a
on.
life either. I spend my days drawing.
Now, if you see this mark on the floor at the top of the screen, there's a necklace that I modeled after that, and I have it. Oop, and apparently I'm in battle now. Okay, Psychom Wardens, prepare to die. 2 hits and you're dead. Later on, these guys become a terrible pain in the butt. It's okay, as long as you don't crash.
I'm gonna work on my science.
Do your homework outside of our commentary.
I will do whatever I want inside and outside, and apparently my computer does not agree with that, so I shall take your wise words of wisdom.
Computers, what are you gonna do these days?
Everything.
Here's a better idea. What's the computer gonna do? And here's what here's what's on the screen. Running virus program.
I cannot see because Skype is freezing.
Oh, I see the problem. Now you can't follow along with what's happening on screen.
Can't photo.
So yeah, sadly we're quite a ways away, and internet problems.
Internet problemos.
Why do I feel like that was a line from Hitalia?
Not.
I know, but I feel like it is. Anyway, pertaining to Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy games I've played are, let me think, Final Fantasy 1, 2, 9, and 10-2. And then the 13, obviously. And for my prior experience, 10-2, I got stuck on the first mission. Final Fantasy IX, I don't have a problem with. It was actually rather nice. Final Fantasy X, or I already went over 10-2. Final Fantasy 1 was terrible with graphics, and 2 was...
Dude, I might have to close out Skype. And, oh my God.
It's only 4 minutes, it's fine. We only have 4 minutes left.
We do?
Yeah.
It's not long already. God, we're such a noob.
16 minutes in recording, yeah. And I'm gonna have to clear up some hard drive space in a second.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna speak to you through the entire thing then until it stops lagging like this.
Better to die than get sent to Pulse.
No problem.
I literally can't see anything. Like, Skype is being a jerk.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear what Saz and... Oh, I gave away character. What the black guy and Lightning are saying.
Okay, listen. The characters, when you were doing the little the battle thingy in the beginning of the tutorial, even though we didn't do the tutorial, the names were there.
Well, I'm sorry, okay? I don't pay attention. No, excuse me. Meh.
You know about the game by now? Find my earring. You're such ADHD.
Anyway, now I have subtitles on, so you guys can read what's going on even without having to listen carefully.
No, we're gonna make you listen and suffer.
We're not that mean yet. Okay,
Not yet.
apparently we're doing Blitz. Blitz.
Alright, just tell me when you want to end this, because, yeah, Skype's been the same way for the past 3 minutes, so.
We only have 2 minutes left, so it doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah.
Anyway, so far there's not much to deal with story-wise, but it is fun to do combat-wise. Final Fantasy XIII received a fair amount of criticism for its unfair game style? No. Unfair battle style and terrible plot of story. But I don't know, I like it.
No need to be pushing now.
Then again, this is the first one that they actually did on PS3, so maybe that's just me being a PS3 lover.
Then, I'll be back in a second.
What was that? Okay, apparently Jay's gone. So, there's a... As soon as this battle ends, I'll go back, save... We will then... Okay, apparently Skype crashed. So please bear with me. I'm sorry. I'll cut off the audio here and I'll pick it back up when we...